change. Meditation, let it be the deepening stream, opening to feeling, transcending emotions, fascination and anxiety, reality and illusion, moving tapestry of dreams, dream lotus, the ground of being, dimensions of meditation, of thoughts, thoughts. That's a very deep one.
Well,
Actually breaks down what thoughts are. Then beyond meanings, awareness. Awareness. That's so very deep. That's mind candy right here. That's drugs for me. The illusion of now. Now that's even deeper. The illusion of now. And then the
let's move
Dharma
on.
within. Refuge, love and compassion, the seed of enlightenment. Those were lots of different topics, of course.
What are you feeling?
Uh, okay. Anybody heard anything they wanna?
Yeah.
I
I
like
was
the deepening
thinking,
stream.
The
One of the
illusion
first
of
ones.
now.
Oh, wow.
I like the one that
yeah.
nobody said yet.
Okay. Deepening stream, the illusion of
I
now.
forgot what it
Anyone else?
I just thought the one about anxiety might be good for everybody going back out into
What's
the
the-
world.
Yes, Jill, very deep.
Oh, reality
Yes,
and
still
illusion.
very deep.
was.
Yeah.
I like the starting of feeling. That was cool.
Okay, we're gonna do all of those.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Opening to feeling. We got all night. Remind this
We
is
gonna be here all
man
night.
can. I tell you this. The word happy only allude to me when I'm doing this. Yeah, mother.
Yeah.
Because life is such in flux, such flux. You know what I mean? Up down, up down, up down. So this keeps it into that steady meditation mode.
Keep the consistency.
All right, opening to feeling. Instead of having confidence within ourselves, we constantly look outside ourselves for approval and fulfillment. Even when we are continually disappointed, we keep on searching for and grasping after happiness. We entertain ourselves with parties, drinking, sex, coffee, cigarettes, or whatever. But these pleasures are only temporarily satisfying, like trying to live on spun sugar. Such external pleasures can only lead to an endless cycle of wanting. They are really like poison oak. When we scratch, we relieve the itching sensation temporarily, but the poison ends up spreading over our entire body. Genuine satisfaction is found only within our hearts, wherein lie peace and a subtle ecstatic beauty. Thereby integrating our body, mind, and senses, we can establish an inner balance and harmony. This inner balance then stays with us in everything we do. Our problems are in our heads and hearts, and the solutions to our problems are there as well. Our problems arise because we do not let our hearts and heads work well together. It is as if they lived in two different worlds. They do not communicate with each other or meet each other's needs. And when the body and the mind are not sensitive to each other, there can be no real basis for satisfaction. The bridge between the body and the mind is provided by the senses, some of which are related more closely to the body, some to the mind. Because of this overlap, the senses have the potential to help the body and the mind work together naturally. First, however, we must acknowledge our senses and experience them more deeply. The external pleasures we thought would cultivate our senses have actually dulled them because we have not made full use of them. We usually pass from one experience to another before we know what we are feeling. We are barely able to sense what we experience. We do not give our senses time to develop and experience or allow our minds and bodies to integrate our feelings. Our senses are filters through which we perceive our world. When they are dulled, we cannot experience the richness of life or approach true happiness. In order to touch our senses, we have to contact the feelings of our experience. We need to slow down to hear and feel the tones and vibrations of our feelings. They're trying to communicate to us. Then we can learn how to touch, roughly touch, gently touch. Each sense has physical qualities, but we are often not fully aware of them. We can begin to increase our awareness of our senses by learning to relax and be more open. Our senses are nourished when we become quiet and relaxed. We can experience each sense, savoring its sense. To do this, touch on one aspect of the senses and then allow the feeling to go farther. As we go to an even deeper level, we can intensify and enjoy the values and the satisfaction to be found there. As different organisms have different structures, so too the senses. There are various layers in our experience of them. Layers to be revealed when we are relaxed, unhurried, and attentive. Meditation, which encourages us to develop a listening, alive quality, provides us with a way to explore these layers. Using the tools of mindfulness and concentration, we can learn to root out tenseness and let our energy flow through the whole body. Genuine relaxation is more than having a good time or simply resting. It means going beyond the physical form and opening all the senses completely. To experience this is to take a refreshing shower within our heart. We can encourage this openness and relaxation by visualizing vast open space, by thinking of all external objects as well as our bodies as being part of this space, all within the immediate moment. Finally, no barriers remain. What is left is a higher awareness, alive and healing, which gives us warmth and nourishment. We can remain within this space, within this awareness as long as we like, not needing to focus or hold our attention on anything. All we need to bring to meditation is ourselves, for our bodies and minds are the foundations of meditation. Breath, which is like a coordinator of the body and the mind, is the essence of being that integrates them. As we meditate, breathing becomes quiet and regular. The body relaxes, and the total energy of body and mind comes alive. This encourages a positive mental attitude. For when the body and the breath are stable, it is easier to relax the mind and calm the emotions. It is useful to consider the body as the anchor for the senses and the mind. They are all interrelated. Feel your entire physical body. Allow your breathing to become relaxed and quiet. When your body and breath become very still, you may feel a very light sensation, almost like flying, which carries with it a fresh, alive quality. Open all your cells, even all the molecules that make up your body, unfolding them like petals. Hold nothing back. Open more than your heart. Open your entire body. Every atom in it. Every atom of it. Then a beautiful experience can arise that has a quality you can come back to again and again. A quality that will heal and sustain you. I'm speaking to myself, how beautiful. Once you touch your inner nature in this way, everything becomes silent. Your body and mind merge in pure energy. You become truly integrated. Tremendous benefits flow from that unity, including great joy and sensitivity. The energy flowing from this openness heals and nourishes the senses. They fill with sensation, opening like flowers. When our minds and bodies become one, we can understand silence and emptiness. We know satisfaction because our lives are balanced. The roots of our tension are cut, so our inner conflict ceases. We become very peaceful and fulfilled. The more we explore the intensifying of the senses, the more we find a great depth within our feelings. Sensations become richer, textured with subtle nuances, more deeply joyful. We do not have to learn exotic techniques to enrich our lives. Once we contact this heightened feeling within ourselves, it carries us through our daily lives, walking, working, doing any activity. Daily practice means only that we keep on making an effort to continue developing our inner balance as much as we can, wherever we are and whatever we are doing. Gradually, we incorporate this feeling into our thoughts and awareness. It's a kind of spice that gives our lives flavor. Our mind, body, and senses become very alive, as if they possess the natural intelligence of their own. Even physiological changes can take place. So enjoy this aliveness in which every moment is like a new birth. Appreciate it and have confidence. We can explore the creamy texture of our deeper feelings and contact an even subtler level of beauty within our bodies and senses. Within the open space of meditation, we can find infinite joy and perfect bliss. We begin to experience a new kind of honesty, a vital energy that comes from real understanding of ourselves, from being genuinely direct and open. This is a dynamic, living process, extending far deeper than externals. Once we discover this spirit of vitality, which is the essence of awareness, we find that our bodies actually become a channel through which we are capable of contacting a higher level of awareness within ourselves. Although we may still have problems in our lives, we will be fortified against disappointments by our inner joy and strength. We know that our inner beauty and guidance cannot be lost through the actions and attitudes of others. Relying on ourselves through more intimate knowledge of our inner nature is a strong foundation, a real source of nourishment and lasting happiness. Learning in this way is artistic and beautiful, enabling us to achieve a balance of body and mind, to live in harmony with others, and to bring more meaning into our lives at every level. When we live in this way, the results are reflected, not only in our lives, but within the world as well. Wow, Joel, thank you. Opening to feeling. How deep was that? Could you all dig it?
Yes.
I
like the creamy part.
that made me crack up. Why would you call it creamy?
Because it was like, but it was there. It was like this yellow warmth, like it was like butter.
Yeah, that's a good word for
It
it.
said creamy. I was like, all right.
Very good.
I get it.
That
It's
creamy.
creamy.
David, you got more beer?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I would wet my throat. Hey, how about fascination and anxiety?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the feeling? Where was it?
Good question, Taylor.
44. Oh, into feeling?
Yeah, how do you take that from the book into your...
Into daily life? Into daily life? For me, it's about, like I said, being quiet, first of all, and breathing. And as he says in regular life, the fears, the anxieties, they happen. But now we have this cushion where we try not to move our mind too much towards whatever is happening, because we do realize it's an illusion.
Yeah, I find it's easy to run from tough feelings with TV or phone or partying, and I think what that said about meditation, being still and quiet, is something that I can bring.
Right, to get to the magic in us, the DMT in us, the high, because we are it, right? We have the receptors. This is why when we burn something or people take cocaine or whatever it is we take, it gets us to another level, right? But we can get to that level without the implement. That's the breakdown.
Yeah, you don't need the cheat codes.
Right, Joel? we don't really need the implements to get to that level.
Know what it is when you were told not to daydream? That feeling you got when you daydreamed is what you get when you meditate.
Yeah. I feel as I don't know. I feel as
You
if
were
Staring
that
out a
was
window.
beat out of you, like on a mental level in school. They don't want you to do that. Whoever they is.
No, you're right. The powers that be.
You're right,
that set-
though. You're right.
The powers
though. I
that
feel
be
like
that
we
set the
know how to
curriculum.
meditate since we were children.
I feel like
Right.
consequences are the guideposts also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like within every, for me to look at my consequences from, and that's consequences is often taken negatively, but that's not necessary in this case. Like it could be positive consequences. So if I do one thing, let's say for me, if I drink alcohol,
Yeah.
if I follow the that's not conducive for my upbringing
Yes.
spiritually, Where some people can be lively and wonderful and perfect,
Yes.
And so,
That CBD,
Because we do use implements, we think we need them because our things is so dull,
yeah.
you know.
Well, I said earlier, I don't care if you use them as tools, just don't become the tool,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be a tool.
It's just like food. Like food is a tool, but it can make you the tool. You were a tool to food, driven by the gluttony or whatever you choose. I don't know though.
Yeah, it's really being a tool of that impulse.
Yeah, I'm certainly a tool to coffee.
that's kind of around. Marco.
I didn't do that this week. I didn't do that this week. I should have been.
There's always next.
All right. Yep.
David went to get beer. We're sipping on the special sauce.
Yeah, I'm not drinking more.
My head control.
Yeah, man.
Would you like some? You get me a beer, right?
David.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a water. Anybody need a water? I'll grab the case.
Yeah, bring a case of water.
There was a case of water right over there on the wall at some point in time.
Yeah, we got to a point in our lives there.
Hey, wait.
What? We were just talking about masking feelings with drugs and alcohol. What are we doing?
Amazing. Yeah, drugs and alcohol. So, we got it. It's kind of like it says, daily life, beset by different obstacles.
You're dying.
The way that feels. Was it a matte finish?
What's that?
The finish on it. You know how
Yeah, oh yeah. It's got like a rubbery matty.
I love
He'll know.
But what he's breaking down to us is like this. You give me so much shit.
You gotta find just the right.
I'm at.
Step up to those obstacles. It's so difficult.
I know. I keep like that destroys my legs go numb. This does, but then my legs go numb, so like I gotta keep rotating. Yeah, you go up from that. It's like okay, oh God, here, and then it's right back again. It's like no, this is definitely more comfortable.
Right there on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we're going to bend you over this wall.
I've slept right here.
I have to.
Tripping like a bitch.
Mm-hmm. It's cold out here some nights.
Damn right it was. On a piece of cardboard. I'm not joking.
Piece of cardboard next to the fire.
It was cool as hell. It was cold, but when you drop down and walk that wind,
Yeah, there's
and
across.
that just made it toast, it just...
I notice when I don't smoke, I don't smoke. Roll back, maybe a bunch of I keep getting higher and higher. Remember them days when And then what he goes for back then, man, he didn't smoke for a long time. Yes, and I felt just natural and
Yeah.
so it becomes habit to the mind. It's powerful like that.
Came down like a
Yeah. Automatic.
Yeah.
Okay. Because in some things that some of this, their thing is, if in this lifetime, you pick up one of these things, let's say
Now
cigarettes,
he's trying to give everybody a beer.
something like tobacco, right?
Counting heads.
He says, make sure you do it royally. Do it to the end.
royally.
Yes, do it to the end. Get you a stick. Nice stick. Because cigarette and you know the stylish smokers. Yeah, really get you say, really get them. As you know, we'll get to them. You know what?
Right now, for my visual, they look like little freaking bells.
Yeah, that's what they look like.
One of our teachers.
Like they have stripes on them, right, Dinah?
Well, if I like
Yes, very unusual, especially in the monks, to be a monk. But he transcended. That's why. Going to the, like going straight to the flame. Do it.
All right.
Don't do it with reserve.
I brought water and fruit.
Whatever you're doing.
Banana, orange.
You know one song you didn't sing?
What? Apple
Armadillo
It
song.
was,
Yeah, that one.
I just
That
didn't
one's
really have any money, so I
in order
didn't-
for
I
me to
didn't
get
pay
through all
anybody
the
anyways, and I was
vowels,
like,
that's solid.
it's kind of nice.
Rex's
Take
voice.
your break.
And I want to.
Save some money.
Yeah.
I'm Britain.
Take some money. Yeah, take some money.
I can sing my Armadillo song.
Jill,
Everybody wants to hear
Jill,
it.
you still there?
Yeah.
I was gonna do the fascination and anxiety for you.
Anybody
Okay.
I guess my break's over.
But that's a good one.
Yeah, I was thinking that too when you
Right?
said it.
Yeah. Fascination.
Really, I'll tell everybody when they go back out in the world and
In depth.
That's a
in
orange, not a little.
different ways.
I saw those in there earlier.
So does everybody want to hear the Armadillo song real fast before it got too rude?
Yeah, let's sing
Orange or banana?
Okay. What else is in there? I want to get an armadillo, but I'll wear a rubber glove. Even though they give you leprosy, armadillos still need love. I want to pet an armadillo. If it's the last thing I do, I know that it sounds stupid, so you should do it too.
Jill.
Tell 'em.
Jill.
No, we've had several conversations. with
I
them.
tell you, I found an armadillo in Florida. Chased it down for 20 minutes before I looked up why armadillos were in Florida. The first article that came up was
Yes, that's what I
feeding
said.
armadillos lead to Florida's emerging leprosy
I
problem.
got a beer.
And that's the day that I learned armadillos spread leprosy,
Yes, they
and they
do.
spit on you.
Yes,
Oh
they
my
do.
gosh.
I didn't know
Leprosy
they
is still around.
They're filming
Did not know.
Well, see, I read this on the internet after I had traced
Gotta
it.
watch out for the armadillos. Huh?
Kind of where we live. Where we live.
People think,
That's why they fucking hang out.
Like
In Florida, too.
Yeah, we're not touching them.
Low rider.
Like animals don't run up and just touch other animals, you know, unless they feel it.
I forgot about that.
Like humans are the only people like, oh, I'm just gonna kick this pot.
Yeah, I have friends that from Missouri that used to do that.
Yeah,
Kick toss.
Hey, does anybody want a water?
They can jump waist high.
Water?
You want to split?
no, it's good, though.
No, don't waste plastic.
Apples and bananas.
We'll
We'll do it. We'll do it. Water? I'm coming back over there.
I'm like, I should have known you about apples and bananas. Come on. This is nice.
How about this? How about Alan Watts? Yeah.
Amy. Yeah, that was like, the hell? Like,
Alan
50%
wants-
alone and 50% fucking with
You know,
me. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna buy that.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard it, the Jamaican,
The Jamaican Alan Watts?
Oh, no, amazing.
I didn't. I hope.
He likes to.
He was an alcoholic.
Oh, you're a Jersey?
Yeah.
As soon as I was
Alan
trying to
Watts
tell you.
was an
But they
alcoholic.
go, you had to go straight.
Ram Dass said that he and Alan Watts hung out and he couldn't hang with him.
It's amazing. There's another priest in Tibet that mostly smoked cigarettes. And he died young, 45 years old. From Tibet.
Everybody's got
He
this.
wrote a book, but
Yeah.
he's about doing what you do to the end.
Yeah.
If it kills you, just do it.
Yeah.
That's his teach.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he died at 45. He's happy. He was happy to die.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Why not? Water? Anybody.
That was our amazing
Water's
story.
good.
Amazing story. So it's kind of like, Jayla, it's an amazing thing.
It's so embodied.
Different, it's a zen. It's a zen of it.
You got that recorded?